everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today's reaction is going to be something completely different to what I've done before. Today's reaction is going to be James Blunt and his official music video for the track Monsters. I have heard this guy's music many times before. I know he was a huge thing a few years or so back, and I think he has released a few things in recent years, but nothing that's like, he hasn't released like loads and loads of stuff that I'm aware of. But I have seen this popping up quite a lot. Different reactors have reacted to this, and I've kind of put off watching it or thinking, oh, okay, all right, fair enough, I'll get round to it. And like I say, more and more reactors have been popping up with reactions for this, and I've just been hearing quite a lot about this song and how emotional it is. But from what I gather, I think this is a tribute to his dad or something. I think his dad wasn't very well a while back, or a short while back. I'm not sure on the update of that, so I mean, I hope he's doing okay, and if the situation is different, please forgive me. I don't know anything about it, unfortunately, so I don't want to cause offence by saying that hopefully he's doing well if he's actually not. But that's the only thing that I gather from this, is just a tribute to his dad. So this will probably be quite emotional. I'm not too sure whether it's a ballad, whether it's an upbeat song. I'm assuming if it's a tribute, it's probably going to be a ballad, more slowed down song, so we shall see. I must admit, I do actually love a lot of James Blunt's music. I think he's done some really great songs, and he's a brilliant songwriter, and I'm kind of looking forward to looking at this and sort of seeing what kind of music he's doing nowadays, or what he's been doing recently. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Here we go. He looks so sad.
Oh, before they turn off all the lights, I won't read you your wrongs or your rights. The time has gone. I'll tell you good night, close the door. Tell you I love you once more.
Wow.
The time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine.
Okay, yeah, this is a tough one, isn't it? He's very emotional in this. You can see it in his eyes. Even before he started singing, you could just see how sad he was. I'm kind of, judging by this and the words, I'm kind of thinking that his dad passed away. Like I say, I don't know what the situation was. I just, from what I gather, I just know that his dad was in poor health, and I'm not sure what it was that was wrong, but I'm assuming that he's passed away, which is really sad, and my condolences to him and anybody that's lost a loved one. It's horrible. I myself have lost both my mum and my dad a number of years back now. My mum was in 2006 and my dad was in 2012. So it's tough. It is tough, because although you know that it's going to happen to everybody, it's really tough when it happens to your parents, because you kind of almost still feel that they're invincible and they're always going to be there, and then the realization hits or something happens that then all of a sudden they're not. It's a tough one to kind of deal with and wrap your head around, because it also makes you kind of think about your own mortality and whether you have kids or not yourself. But especially if you have kids, I think you just think one day that's going to be my kids dealing with that and that loss. And although it's just the way it's supposed to be, it still doesn't make it any easier to deal with, and it just makes you question different things and face your own loss and losses in life. And yeah, this is definitely one of those. It's very heartfelt, very tough. You can see that it was, you can hear in his voice, even though this is the music video and obviously it goes with the emotion in his face. to do this in the studio when he recorded this, I can imagine, you can hear in his voice that it was really, really tough to do. I don't really want to stop it because it's sort of so emotional, and I kind of almost feel disrespectful stopping it. But to do with copyright and things like that, I appreciate that I might need to stop it a couple of times. And also, you know, just to obviously give my reaction on it and my thoughts about it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's just a beautifully stripped back ballad, and just of him and the piano. His voice sounds awesome. It's a very unusual voice, and that's what I kind of love about James Blunt is he's just unusual. You kind of it's very distinctive. You just know that it's James Blunt straight away when he starts singing. But yeah, so far it's gorgeous. It's a lovely, heartfelt, beautiful tribute to his dad, and it's sad at the same time because obviously, you know, this is straight from his heart, and it's through loss or facing the loss of his father when he wrote this. It's never easy. So I just wanted to say that just before we carry on, but I'm going to run it back a little bit and we'll keep going.
And you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away. Oh, well, I'll read a story to you. Only difference is this one is true. The time has gone. I folded your clothes on the chair. I hope you sleep well, don't be scared. Time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my time to chase the monsters away. Sleep a lifetime, yes, and breathe the last word. You can feel my hand on your arm. I will be the last one, so I'll leave a light on. Let there be no darkness in your heart. But I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my time to chase the monsters away.
Okay guys, that was quite tough. Yeah, that was that was emotional. Because I'm kind of listening to him. Sorry guys. I'm kind of listening to him and watching him sing this to his own dad, but I'm also thinking about mine and my mum as well. But I'm also thinking about when I lost my dad, and that was tough. Wow, what a beautiful tribute to his dad. They kind of look similar, so I don't know, was that his, I'm assuming that was his dad, just the way they were together, and he was actually singing it to him, sat next to him. So maybe it was a preparation song, I'm assuming, getting ready to say goodbye, knowing that he wasn't going to be around much longer. Oh crikey. Wow, what an incredible song to write and to have the courage to record. Just that, literally, he just ripped his heart open and just put out his innermost thoughts and feelings to all of us to hear and to see the raw emotion behind it. Wow, that was so incredibly brave of him to do that. It does take a lot of bravery to kind of put yourself out there like that, and he did an incredible job. And it goes without saying that his dad is probably unbelievably proud of him. I'm sure he is, and probably would have been even more proud of him for doing that song and putting himself out there like that, and just paying tribute to his dad. I mean, just the lyrics, just so perfectly worded and stripped back. Like I said, the arrangement of the song was just perfectly stripped back. Just, that's all it needed really, was a piano and just his voice. Wow. Just the lyrics, you know, we're I'm not your son and you're not my father, we're just two grown men saying goodbye. Whoa, that's powerful. And now it's my turn to chase the monsters away. Just all those years that he was a little kid, that his dad chased the monsters away and comforted him when he had bad dreams and when he was afraid, and now it's his turn to kind of return that back to his dad. Wow. Oh, it's just, oh, wow, that was a tough one. That got me pretty emotional, actually. I was kind of really trying to hold it together, but I couldn't help but think about my own dad and other people as well that have had to go through that. And he just worded it so perfectly, you know, just the things that probably a lot of people would want to say to their parent in their last moments or their last days, or however long they've got with them while they're preparing to say goodbye. That was perfectly done, beautifully done, and wow, props to James Blunt for doing that. And then just that little pat on the arm that his dad gave him at the end was just adorable. It just said it all. He didn't even have to say anything to him. That just showed strength, that showed gratitude, that showed respect, admiration, pride, everything. Love, it just showed everything. It just, with that one little pat of his arm. I loved this. It was gorgeous. I think I'm gonna, after I finished filming this, I'm gonna go and listen to it again, maybe later on today, just get myself together and just prepare myself to listen to it again and just really take that in again, and maybe go and sit and have a good cry or something. Just, you know, it's there's nothing wrong with having a good cry sometimes. It just makes you feel better. It just releases a lot of tension and just pent up emotion, and there's nothing wrong with that at all, whether you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. Go and have a good cry, everybody. I'm so glad I finally got round to hearing it and seeing the video as well. That just really added to the emotion. Whew, I'm gonna go and get it together. So if you love this too, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more reaction videos. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye, guys.
With you and I, the future is bright.